The Tiger Priest, and last I left off, I forgot to show a step, and the last step I did is I painted the whole model with a flat black, and this way it helps with shadows, and it makes I think the colors a little more pop. You can do that if you want to like skip the pre-shading and all that stuff. I kind of like to do post-shading, so I like to use the black base coat, make the colors just stand out a little bit more, and then go in and do the panels. But I got basically a base coat on, and I went with an RLM gray for the base coat, and had to go look at my reference material, and I really don't think they painted the Tiger Priest here a gray. I think it's supposed to be a Panzer gray. I don't think they painted it. I think they used the standard green, and then the 60s TV show, the cameras they use, it makes it look kind of gray. And the reason I say that is if you look right here on the cupola, it's I believe it's green, and then they just painted the black camo on. I don't think they painted it gray, but I want to go ahead and make it a an operational tank, so I'm going to go with the RLM gray. I didn't want to go with Panzer gray because that's usually a darker gray, but I'm almost certain that they use just the green, and then with the lighting and everything, it makes it, it changes it up just enough. But anyway, I want to go with that. I think what I want to do is, I got a couple spots on here that on the tank itself that I'm going to probably add some stowage just to hide a few things. It's just I got it sanded smooth, but God, just one of those spots on the model that you just can't get out, and I'm just going to leave it and put some stowage and probably hide it. But anyway, got the RLM gray on here. I got to go back in, and I got to paint the bottom and a few other spots where I miss underneath the underneath the hole here. And then I got to go back in and touch some other stuff. The camo is, I assume, is black, but I'm going to go with a I want to say German black green. So I'm going to go with Tamiya here's black green. I think that'll give it a I think it'll give it a little more appearance like TV show, and it'll look like a an operational tank, not just plus the RLM gray. It's close to the olive green if you really look at it. Even it's hard to tell with all the lights and all that on it. But anyway, I think it looks pretty darn slick. But I'm hoping to get a little bit more done on it. I may have to go back in. There's a couple I forgot to add it. I didn't notice it when I was doing it. Where is right there? If you can notice the two little they're on the Priest. I don't know. I want to say viewports. I think I didn't add them, or I sanded them off, one of the two. So anyway, I gotta add that, and that's no big deal. That's just little styrene, little touch paint, and we'll be good to go. But anyway, working on it. I think it's turned out pretty darn slick. A very unique tank. But anyway, that's a quick update of what I've got going on. I'm going to try to start the vinyl kit, and if I don't, I may go get a Bandai a specific rim kit. I'm kind of I've been looking at the Geiger's here lately, and I may do that. But anyway, once I get most of the paint on, and I'll probably start another project as well. Camo wise, I'm going to use the old hand mud, which this is masking putty, which is nothing more than glorified black silly putty, and I'll do the pattern on there. It's just be easier to do it that way, and I'll try to show that once I get to the camo stage. But next up, I'm going to be a little bit boring, and I'm going to spray some more RLM on there, and we will ready to probably shade after that, and then probably pick out some details. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.